Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here. Welcome back to part 10 of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Master Quest full playthrough walkthrough. In this section of the walkthrough, we're going to go through the Fire Temple. This comes after the Forest Temple, and the first thing we need to do is get the Goron Tunic in order to survive the harsh heat of the Fire Temple as well as Death Mountain Crater. So, what we're going to do is we're going to play the Minuet of Forest to teleport to the Forest Temple, and we're going to take the Lost Woods shortcut to get into Goron City with the quickness. You can also just go through Kakariko Village and Death Mountain Trail, but I figured I did that in the base version of the walkthrough, so may as well just take a little cheeky shortcut this time around, since this is Master Quest after all. Ooh, just barely made that. Okay. I really should have killed that, I really should have killed that moblin. The one that came charging after us. That would have been a lot smarter. Alright, so I'm going to deliberately get lost, and then we're going to do this from the other side. It's just a tiny bit quicker to do it that way. We go right back into the Lost Woods, and then the shortcut to Goron City is just 2 screens away. So we make a right here, and then we make a left here, and then we can just head straight on into Goron City. Yeah, that's definitely faster than going through Kakariko Village. Okay, so here in Goron City, we need to stop Link from rolling around. So we are going to climb up to the midpoint. And Link is over there. So you want to take out your bombs. This is kind of tricky to do. Might take me a few attempts just because he is kind of fast. Doing this to, what's his name? Rock and Rollin' Goron, something like that. The other one is a tiny bit easier because he's bigger. Oh, buddy, come on. Hot Rodder is the other Goron. I'm literally just guessing here. There we go. Okay, cool. How could you do this to me? You're Ganondorf's servant. Hear my name and tremble. I am Link, hero of the Gorons. What? Your name is also Link? Then you must be the legendary Dodongo buster and hero, Link. My dad is Darunia. Do you remember him? Dad named me Link after you because you're so brave. It's a cool name. I really like it. Link, you're a hero to us Gorons. I'm so glad to meet you. Please give me your autograph. Sign it to my friend, Link of the Gorons. Oh, I guess it's not a good time to ask you for this. Please help everyone. My dad, Darunia, went to the Fire Temple. A dragon is inside. If we don't hurry up, even my dad will be eaten by the dragon. He starts crying. Says you better, yeah. Okay, you should ask about the Gorons, and then... Oh, let's ask about the Goron, or the dragon first. A long time ago, there was an evil dragon named Volvagia living in this mountain. That dragon was very scary. He ate Gorons. Using a huge hammer, the hero of the Gorons, boom, destroyed it just like that. This is a myth from long ago, but it's true. I know because my dad is a descendant of the hero. He starts crying again. Asks about the Gorons. Everybody was taken to the Fire Temple. While my dad was out, Ganondorf's followers came and took them all away. All of them will be eaten by Volvagia. Dad said that Ganondorf has revived Volvagia. As a warning to those who might oppose him, Ganondorf is going to feed them all to Volvagia. How many times can you say that name? Dad went to the Fire Temple all by himself to try to save everyone. Please help, Link. I'll give you this heat-resistant tunic. Okay, the door is open, and if you speak to him one more time, he'll tell you about the secret passage in his father's room. Alright, so you want to go ahead and equip that new tunic. And then you want to drop down here. We're going to go into Darunia's room. And we're going to pull this back. Okay, and then we can enter Death Mountain Crater through this shortcut. what you want to do is you want to take out the hook shot. And then we're going to learn the Bolero of Fire real quick. So hook over here, walk forward, and Sheik drops down. It is something that grows over time, a true friendship, a feeling in the heart that becomes even stronger over time. The passion of friendship will soon blossom into a righteous power, and through it, you will know which way to go. This song is dedicated to the power of the heart. Listen to the Bolero of Fire. Alrighty. You've learned the Bolero of Fire. Link, I'll see you again. Okay, so I will warn you, the Fire Temple is quite difficult. It is arranged differently, so you will do things in a very different order. There are new bombable walls. There's a lot going on in the Fire Temple. You must have Din's Fire in order to complete this dungeon. So if you have not gotten that already, return to the past and get it from outside of Hyrule Castle. There is a bombable boulder in front of a little crevice that you can crawl into just outside of the castle. So make sure you get that. The reason... Oh, Jesus. I already forgot. The reason you want that is because we need to light a lot of torches, but we do not yet have the fire arrows to do so. So you need to light these two torches here, but you'll also notice that only one of these is lit. Those count as torches. So we are going to take out Din's Fire and go to work. I'm going to take a quick note to remind myself what to do at the end of this. Get the magic meter upgrade. Okay, so that opens this door. And now we can go say hello to Darunia. Who's there? Is that you, Link? Oh, it really is Link. You've grown so big since I last saw you. I want to have a man-to-man talk with you, but now's not the time. Ganondorf is causing trouble on Death Mountain again. He has revived the evil ancient dragon Volvagia. On top of that, he is going to feed my people to that evil dragon as a warning to other races that might resist him. If that fire-breathing dragon escapes from the mountain, all of Hyrule will become a burning wasteland. I will go on ahead to try to seal up the evil dragon. I'm concerned, though, because I don't have the legendary hammer, but I have no choice. Link, I'm asking you to do this as my sworn brother. While I'm trying to deal with the dragon, please save my people. The prisoners' cells are in the opposite direction. I'm counting on you, Link. Alright, so we have our marching orders. Got to find the hammer and help Darunia. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. Jump over here. And we're going to use the hook shot right here. Okay, very good. So let's go ahead and bust open some boxes. Some rupees. Sometimes you get magic out of them. Arrows. Magic. Great. The game mostly gives you everything you need in every room, so, you know, don't be afraid. So just bust open some boxes. Usually there's stuff hidden inside. Alright, so hidden in this box is a torch. So we are going to jump down here. We're going to use Din's Fire to light both of them. And then we're going to shoot an arrow across the room using this torch here. And we're going to light... Oops, wrong. Didn't have the bow out. We're going to use this to light a torch in the distance. Right through this one. It's a little hard to see, but it's just easy enough to just shoot directly through the first torch, and then that'll bring you across. Or it'll just shoot all the way across. You can line up an angle to have it visible, but it's just easier to do it that way. Okay, and then we're going to go over to this side, and we're going to get... I believe the first key, if my notes are correct. Make sure you bust open boxes. You basically always want to do your best to have full magic whenever possible, because you're going to need Din's Fire at seemingly random moments. Like, it's never going to seem... it's never going to be obvious that that's what you need, because by this point in the game, you've been conditioned to use Deku Sticks to light torches, and in the base game, you have the fire arrows. But for here, you need Din's Fire. Okay, great. So now with the first key, we can go into this room. And then there's going to be a like here. Just be careful. Very careful. Oh, God, yeah. It's a tight space. Oh, no, our shield is gone. Get it back. I want some money. Don't forget to re-equip the shield. Oh, the fire tunic got stolen. Wow, that's funny. Did our shield get stolen too? Did both get stolen? Ah, no way. Oh, that's incredible. I didn't know both could get stolen. Okay, I guess we're doing this shieldless. Wow, that's wild. I never knew. Oh, so that would normally be 5 rupees, but now it's a shield. Wow, I've never actually lost a shield to that like. I did not know that. Anyway, that is it for this room, but we will come back around. Don't worry. That's so funny. Okay, so using the key that we got in Darunia's room, we can open this door. You want to be very quick and block, because there is a keys here, and then there's going to be a couple of Stalfos. You do not need to kill these on a delay. You can just kill both of them straight up. May as well get that one. So you don't need to split up the damage. You can just kill them straight up. Their deaths are not dependent on one another. Whoa, really? That's 1. That's 2. Okay, great. So Navi kind of sits here. I don't really know why. I've played the Song of Time, I've played Zelda's Lullaby, I've played the Song of Storms. Nothing happens. I don't really know what's supposed to happen there. Not that important, though. In this room, however, we have an Iron Knuckle. So they don't wait for the Spirit Temple to bring Iron Knuckles into the game. Instead, they're just here. Now, the other thing in this room, aside from the floating tiles, you'll notice a lot of pots. Inside of these pots are fairies. So get out some bottles, get ready to stock up. Okay, and even if you're collecting heart pieces, you probably don't have many hearts, so you want to keep that in mind. Like, you really want these fairies, because 2 hits from an Iron Knuckle with only 7 hearts will kill you. Okay, great. All right, once you are ready, go ahead and hit the Iron Knuckle to wake it up. Oh, I forgot that was a double slash. That stinks. But that's why we get the fairies. Okay. Groovy. Give me some hearts. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Very cool. So, you'll see this face here. And this may actually be pointing to something else, but let's just see. Sometimes if you poke these faces with the hook shot... Okay, not this one. Sometimes if you poke faces with the hook shot, fairies will come out, or there are switches hidden behind them. That's going to happen several times in this dungeon. Let's go ahead and bust open any more pots in case you need more supplies. So we fight the mini-boss of this dungeon the first time here. So you want to take out a bomb, target the boss, just get his name, Flare Dancer. So, Flare Dancer. All right, target him, throw a bomb, take out the sword, and do a jump strike onto the bomb itself. The boss will kind of reappear. Oh, really? You don't say. Oh, oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, one more time. There you go. Very good. That will cause a chest to appear. And this is the hammer. So you get the hammer very early in this dungeon. You'll notice in Master Quest that they typically give you the dungeon item first, or at least pretty early on, and then that dungeon item is then required throughout the rest of the dungeon, unlike the base game where you tend to get the dungeon item kind of late, but in Master Quest they basically require it throughout most of each dungeon. Okay, very good. So that's that, and now we can rescue the first Goron. So just walk up to this switch. Navi will tell you it looks rusted. Bash it with the hammer, and then it falls down. All right, and then we can open up this chest for the map. All right. Cool. So because this is technically the in the base game, that's the final Goron that you rescue, so he doesn't really have any more hints for you. But after this point, you'll start to rescue them in kind of the same order that you do in the base game, so you get the same hints again. Okay, but now that we have the hammer, we can move these blocks. Very good. Okie doke. So, here in the big lava room, we've got a couple of things to do. Alright, so we're going to come over here. And then we're going to use this block to kind of soar up into the air. And there's a little crevice for us. There is a magic decanter in this pot. I'm going to get that second. I'm going to use Din's Fire here, just in case it's a big magic decanter. I don't want to waste any magic out of it. Okay, let's go ahead and light this torch. And then in the distance, there's another torch next to the locked door. So we're going to use an arrow to light it. Just kind of aim for the corner there. Very good. And now that you've done that, everything is lit. So they will stay lit from this point on. However, there's another torch all the way in the distance here that we need to do the same thing for. So if you are in first-person mode, you can actually hold L or Z. I guess you're not playing this on 64, so it's definitely L. And then that will allow you to position yourself on the other side. Now, you want to make sure that you're successfully lighting the arrow as you send it over. Great. So that will light that. And that also causes some hookshot platforms to pop up. So now we're going to go down here. Come over here. And then we're going to go to the bottom section first. Okay, so we have Skulltula number 1 behind this gate. Let's rescue the Goron. Here's a secret for saving me. A wall that you can destroy with Goron's special crop, meaning bombs, will sound different than a regular wall if you hit it with your sword. Groovy. Okay. That's Skulltula number 1 of 5. All right, so back in the big lava room, we're just gonna walk out here and then turn around and hook shot up here. Okay, now we're gonna go through here. And then in this room we have some moving tiles again and the big key. So they give you the big key before they give you the compass. Great. So the way to get it is to just hook shot through the wall of fire onto that torch. And then you can open the chest. Cool. So that's the boss key. Alright, and then if you'd like, you can break open some pots for some more fairies, which I will gladly take. Although I'll probably end up emptying my bottles when we get to the ice cavern, or emptying a lot of my bottles when we get to the ice cavern. Okay, great. So I'm gonna... Okay, there's no fairy over here. Anyway, so to get out, you just want to do the exact same thing. Just hook shot through the flame wall, and you're safe. Okay, so now we're gonna head across to the other side. Luckily, there's no fire keys to deal with in this room. You kind of have the place to yourself. We're here. And then we're actually just going to jump on top of this hookshot platform. And we're going to turn around and hookshot to this torch here. Great. This right here is a false wall. You can tell when you hit it. Let's go ahead and plant a bomb. Very good. We can go inside and we'll get another small key. Be careful because there is a Lizithos that will drop down. Oh no, different room. So right here, this is a torch hidden in this little wall here. This is why Master Quest to me is funny, because they like try to hide things in walls, but it doesn't always work. But same deal as always with these things, just use Din's fire to light it. Okay. So you can open up this chest for a small key. And then you can rescue the Goron. Tell you a secret for saving me. There are switches in this temple that you have to cut to activate, but you can also use the Goron special crop to do the job. Not really sure. You wouldn't be able to use bombs on rusted switches, I don't think. Maybe you can. Maybe I just didn't know that. Okie doke. Cool. So now we are just going to sort of proceed along the road. And then we're going to use our newfound key to open this door over here. Oh, God. All right. Cool. So this room is mostly the same, except the block has already been pushed onto the lava jet. But there's a ring of fire around the lava jet, which means that you need to time your jump now. Good news is that there's no keys to sort of mess with you. Alright, so like I said, you want to time your jump. Just delay it. You can basically start walking as soon as you hear the jet go off. Alrighty. So this room is pretty interesting. It's a simple puzzle, but you just may not recognize what you need to do, which is fine. It's sort of the point. This big thing here, this is a torch, so just use Din's fire to light it. And then that will cause a hookshot point to pop up. Okay. And we can climb up here. I think Elizabeth drops down. Yep. No hearts? Alright, fine. Be that way. I will climb up here, and then we will be in the big boulder room. However, in Master Quest, there are no boulders. But it's still tough because there's a lot of Lizithos, a lot of stuff to do. Okay, in the big boulder room, we're going to go left. And then we're going to bomb a wall. Alright, so right here, this is a bombable wall. You can also tell by looking at the paint job, the wall looks a tiny bit different on the left than it does the right. I'm going to see something. Does this work? No. I don't know what he's talking about then. Okay. Go ahead and hit this switch. That causes hookshot platforms to rise. Like I said, there are Lizithos throughout this room. They will drop. Gotta be careful. So we have another bombable wall right here. Okay. And there is a blue switch here, which means we need to bring a box to it. No, can't do that. Alright, so I am just going to go this way first because there's something that we want to do. Okay, very good. So this right here is really interesting. This gate needs to be opened by doing a spin slash. You can also do a charge spin slash, but the reason for that is because there's a crystal switch beneath this box. And then there's a chest in here. So the way you know that there's something in here to get is that when you get the compass a little bit later, you'll see a chest in this little alcove. So I just wanted to grab it now just because we're here. Okay. So we're going to hook shot up here. All right, we're going to come over here. Over. Oh, God, I knew that was going to happen. I did not feel aligned at any point on those platforms. Okay. Great. All right, so I don't think a charge slash would reach, but let's find out. You can also just use an arrow here. I'm just curious. Oh, wow, it does work. Damn, that's like max distance, too. Okay, so we're going to hook shot in here, and then you can see some crates. However, oops. However, you don't want to break the small boxes because you need to save at least one, but there's another chest underneath this box, just like in the one below it. Get some more bombs. Groovy. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a box here. Actually, no, not yet. We are going to get a gold Skulltula first. So, if you recall, in the base version of the game, we had to play the Scarecrow song in this room to summon Pierre. This way we could climb up to a moving platform. So, yeah, let's get the gold Skulltula first, because we're just going to end up coming right back here, and then we'll get the compass as well. So, what you want to do is you want to take out your Ocarina, and you see Navi floating off in the distance. That is your cue to play the Song of Time. I cannot stress it enough. You will be playing the Song of Time a lot in Master Quest for very weird reasons. Alright, so then we're going to pop up here, come over here, and then this is going to give us access to this hookshot point. Very good, and then we can hookshot onto this platform. Excellent, we ride this up. Good. Come through here. Alright, so one of these fire slug things. And there's going to be another one up here. Now, this room is really interesting, and this is one of the puzzles in Master Quest that I think are just dastardly. So up here, I'll just show you. Up here there is a locked door, and no clear indication of where a switch might be. So it's locked, there's bars on it, can't go through. However, if you notice, there is a hookshot point here for some reason, even though there's a gate, and Navi is suspicious of this. She says, "What's that?" But you notice she flies into the face, indicating maybe there's something behind there. Well, use your hookshot, and you end up poking something inside the face. Maybe it's a cow face, I don't know, like Jabba Jabba's belly. And then that will open this door. So the switch is locked, or is like behind that face. You're going to be dealing with stuff like that a lot. Okie doke. So you can hear a gold Skulltula, and if you were to press that switch, you would have to do the little race thing. However, the real way to do this is to do 2 laps. And you'll notice that there's nothing, that there's only a block behind this, it's only a block behind this fire ring. So I think we could do this in 2 ways. I think if we use Din's fire here, it'll just die. Probably also use a bomb too. Okay, and then the token... Okay, the token stays. That's fine. Okay, so you do have to do this. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to hit the switch, and then we're literally just going to turn around and hook shot up. Okay? You want to get a little bit closer. This way you have room. And then you're just going to push this block. You're going to claim the token, and you're going to get out. Great. So that is Skulltula number 2. I think. I believe that's 2. Okay. So we're going to go back the way we came. Kill these guys for more potions. Okay. Alright, now we are going to grab... Oh boy. Now we're going to grab the compass. Over here, hook shot up. And then, I just want to see something. I don't think you could hammer this. Nah. Plant a bomb. Let that explode, and then fall down. Okay. And then there is going to be a switch hidden behind one of these boxes, so just keep bonking them. There we go. Take out the hammer, bonk the switch, that will open up both gates, and the compass is in that big chest. Cool, so that's the compass. Now we will go back up, and then we're going to solve the box puzzle that we sort of unlocked before. Okay. Finding efficiencies in Master Quest can be a little difficult. There's like no wrong way to eat a Reese's here and do these puzzles because you're constantly backtracking. All right. I don't trust that Link can make that with a jump, so I'm just gonna hook shot. It is interesting that the chest is now on top of that box after you open it. Otherwise, it's beneath it. All right, so you want to be careful here because there are Lizafos. They can break the box. But as long as you make it to the other side, you should be fine. All right, so you want to press the switch, and then just press A to drop the box, and then you can go through. Very good. Okie doke. Press this switch, open the cell, wake the Goron. Says, let me tell you a secret as a reward for releasing me. When you are on fire, you can put it out by swinging your sword or by rolling forward. Did you know that? Smart guy, did you know that? Okay, and we can open up this chest for another small key, which will allow us to finally get out of this big room. Okay, so we're going to go over here again. I knew he was going to drop. I was trying to avoid him. I don't know how that just worked. Hearts? Nothing. All right. Over here. Hook shot up again. And then go here. Jump across. Very good. So this room, we're kind of doing it backwards. But it's a bit of a trap. So the other rooms are somewhat pointless. So I'll show you what I mean. All right, so if we went this way, and we did this, we sort of like literally went through the room backwards. You can open up this door. We would end up in here. However, there's no other way to open the other door in this room. So now our only choice is to just go across. So this door here is, the other side is that blue switch you saw in the big room. And if we go through here, we're back in the Boulder room. So that whole chamber is just a trap. There's no point in going in there. Okay. Oh, whoa, is he targeting? Okay. So, back in this room, there is no firewall to worry about. It will not chase you. It can't hurt you. Okay? However, there is still a locked door. And with that locked door, we still need a way to open it. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. And then we are going to gingerly jump up here. Pick up a crate. We're going to drop down. Hit the switch. That's going to light some torches. But if you were to have listened closely as you lit them, especially standing right here, it sounds like there's one in front of you. And that's because there's one up there with an unlit torch beneath it. So we need to light that torch in order to unlock the door. So the best way to do that is to come back over here. We're going to hookshot onto this crate. Okay. And then we're going to come over here. I guess that was a little pointless, but come over here, and then we're going to use an arrow here to light this torch. Oh my god, gotta get a little bit closer. Oh my god, hello? There we go. Okay, so with that lit, now we can come over here. Okay. Alright. So, we already have the Megaton hammer, which means that we can send this platform down if we want. By all means you can go straight to the boss. You can end the dungeon now. However, we still need several gold Skulltulas. So the final 3 are all within this area, but it's going to take a while to get them. So first we're going to come in here, and you can immediately hear one of the gold Skulltulas. What we need to do, though, is we need to hookshot across the firewalls. Use the hammer to hit this switch. That's going to open that door. But we can't get it because of the firewall, so what we're going to do is we're going to hookshot back over. And then we're going to come over here. Back into this room. And you'll notice Navi flitters off into the distance again. That is, of course, your cue to play the Song of Time. Cool. So that causes the time block to disappear in the distance. Come over here. And what this allows us to do is it allows us to jump over these firewalls. And then we have access to this room. Now, careful, because there's a Lizithos. Cool. And Gold Skulltula number 3. Alright, it's 2 more to go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. However, you're going to quickly notice that there is no way to get to this side. So what that means is we need to get through this door instead. I'm just going to break this. Okay, great. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back over here. Oh boy. All right, we're going to follow this right here. There's a firewall here. However, Navi flitters off. Play the Song of Time. You make the time block appear once again. And now we can use it to hop over the other firewall. And then we're going to just circle around to the other side. Okay. Very good. All right, so now we got to navigate this little maze. Very good. Cool. Okay. So, behind this wall is Skulltula number 4. Very good. All right, now we're on the other side, which means we can finally hit this switch. Hello, thank you. Hit this switch that lowers the firewall. We can just pop up here. If you're in need of a fairy, go ahead and hit this face with your hook shot. That will cause a fairy to drop to the floor. And then it's time to fight the mini-boss again, the Flare Dancer. Okay. Okay, very good. So that's the boss. That causes the Ring of Fire to disappear. And so if we were to take the elevator up, you would notice where the elevator spawned, there's a small key. And you need that in order to open a door a little later on. Let's go ahead and ride the elevator back down. And then we're going to send it up. The efficient way is to just send it up and get the key, but I wanted to show you what you normally see. All right, and just walk through here. Don't worry, it's not actually lava. You can get a small key, and then all you got to do is wait. All right. All right. So, in this next room, we have another face. You can go ahead and hit it. Another fairy falls down. You're going to get used to that, especially in the water temple. That sort of thing happens a lot. Just get used to hitting the emblems on walls with things, or playing songs in front of them. It gets real tricky in the water temple. Alright, so now we can unlock this door. And inside here, we have this little maze. So I'm going to hit this switch. That brings up hookshot platforms, hookshot points. We're going to take this one up, pop up here, and there's a small chest here. So what we need to do is we need to play the Scarecrow's song to summon Pierre. Oops. Okay. And then just below Pierre, just below Pierre is a switch. Oh my god. Hello. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and hit this switch. That causes the Ring of Fire to get removed. And then you can hookshot onto Pierre. Wow, that was close. And then open the chest. Hello? Open the chest. Thank you so much. And you get another small key. Okay, so now we're going to come back over here. And then we're going to use the hammer to drop this platform. And you can follow it down. Oh. And then you can open up this door. Now, in this room are going to be a couple Stalfos, but you can just ignore them. So do the thing. Drop the stairs. And there's going to be another Stalfos on the stairs that'll drop down right there. But you don't need to worry about them. Oh. You need to press the face in order to open the door. Very good. That causes another fairy to drop as well if you need. Cool beans. And then Gold Skulltula number 5 is on this wall. The token, you gotta reach for it up. And then just confirm on the map that you've gotten all 5. Very good. And hey, now we have 23, which means we can get the Stone of Agony once we're done. Cool. So take out your hammer one more time. Send this platform down. And then we can send the next platform down for the boss. All right. So that's basically the Fire Temple. Now the only thing is to kill Volvagia. I really like this temple in Master Quest. I think the puzzles are super creative. And I like the rearrangement of all the rooms. Alright. Volvagia, of course, remains the same, as do all bosses in Master Quest, so nothing new to learn or to worry about. Okay. Cool, so this is Volvagia. Alright, so wait for her to rear her head. Alright, now she's gonna fly around. Wait for her to kind of go in a straight line. You can really only ever get 1 or 2 arrows off. So when she's doing this, she's going to start dropping boulders. Careful, just watch the shadows as best you can. Sometimes you will just have to eat a hit. Just kind of the way of the world. Alright. Just watch the hole that she's diving into, because boulders will follow her. Or him, actually. I do believe it's a male dragon. Okie doke. Rinse and repeat here. I feel like he might fly again. Nope. Alright, that's Volvagia. Alright, don't forget the heart container. I have to remind myself of that all the time, because I have forgotten them. I do like the way Volvagia dies. I like the way you die, boy. Icarus flying too close to the sun, you know? It's too hot. Cool. Go ahead and grab your 8th heart. Head into the teleporter, and it's time for the epilogue. There is one final thing for us to do, though, after we kind of get out of this, and that is to get the magic meter upgrade. And the Stone of Agony. Cool. So now the sky clears up, which is always nice. Alrighty. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate what you did. I thank you on behalf of the entire Goron race. You turned out to be a real man, just as I thought you would. By the way, I, the wild Darunia, turned out to be the great sage of fire. Isn't that funny, brother? Well, this must be what they call destiny. Nothing has made me happier than helping you seal the evil here. Hey, brother, take this. This is a medallion that contains the power of the fire spirits and my friendship. Receive the fire medallion. Darunia awakens as a sage and adds his power to yours. Don't forget, now you and I are true brothers. Alrighty, so that's the fire temple. Again, I really dig it in Master Quest. I think it's a lot of fun. So we're going to backtrack out of the crater, but we're going to take a different way out than we came. Right. Looking for arrows. There we go. Alright. So, if we take out the hammer, we can break these boulders. And then we can come inside and get the magic meter upgrade. Welcome, Link. I'm the Great Fairy of Wisdom. I'm going to enhance your magic power. Receive it now. Your magic meter is enhanced. Your magic power has been enhanced. Now you have twice as much magic power. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. Cool, so now we have double the magic. Alright, the final thing we're going to do is we're going to grab the Stone of Agony from Kakariko Village. I guess we could go through Goron City, but I like this route. Just feels easier, you know? Alright. So, as long as you've collected at least 20 gold Skulltulas, you will be able to get the Shard of Agony. In the 3DS version, it is known as the Stone of Agony. And that's because the 3DS does not have rumble features. Yeah, okay, you can't go that way. I was like, that's interesting that Kakariko Village is there. Anyway, the 3DS does not have rumble features, so you get a stone that lights up. And it indicates the same thing. So the Stone of Agony will vibrate whenever there are hidden grottos around. I think I said before that you can't play this on 3DS. Or you can't play it on N64, never mind. Yeah, you can't play Master Quest on 64. I guess you can with the use of a ROM cartridge, but that's not what we're doing. Curse has been broken. Thank you. Here's a reward for you. Got the Stone of Agony, which looks like an N64 Rumble Pack. Cool. So, that is it. That is the Fire Temple and the rewards that you get from it. Great. So make sure you save your game. This way it doesn't crash. You don't lose anything if and when it crashes. But that's going to be it. All right, so in the next part of the walkthrough, we are going to go through the Ice Cavern. The Ice Cavern is also different in Master Quest. It counts as a dungeon, so things are changed. And then in the part after that, we'll do the Water Temple. So we do separate them a little bit. Both of them are pretty challenging. There is still a heart piece in the Ice Cavern, but it has been moved. So you won't find it in the same exact place, but there's still one in there. Cool. All right, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Master Quest, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and join my Discord. The links for those are in the description below. As always, I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.